good. I'm Todd Grisham, Approaching the ring, we've got Jesse Bam Rodriguez. They call him Bam, and for good reason. When you see how hard he hits at just 115 pounds, this man is a killer and has already beaten some absolute legends. It's the babyface assassin Marco Antonio Barrera. It doesn't matter the weight class. Bantamweight, super bantam, featherweight, super featherweight, or lightweight. He's held world titles in 3 different weight classes.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from San Antonio, Texas, introducing the 2-division champion of the world, Jesse Bam Rodriguez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Mexico City, here is the sensational 3-division champion of the world, the baby-faced assassin, Marco Antonio Barrera.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Oh my word, Barrera is down. Can he make it back to his feet? And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
A shot from the gods took him out.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Nobody home with that hook. Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nice defense on that right hook. Both want a knockout, you can tell. Straight right just misses. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Talk about Barrera in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell for round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this will be like the rabbit in the box.
don't want to trade shots. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice hook. Have to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
There's the bell for round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not till your senses have come back.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, you got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
You are fighting the swarmer.
Oh my God, Johnny! Barrera is rocked! Trying to buy time. Pull right there! Oh my! Barrera has never been in this kind of trouble before! Disaster averted.
Now you've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dares do anything out of turn.
You'd like to see more jabs. Bam is hurt. Somehow weathered the storm.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What you do, you step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by... There's the bell to start round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Barrera might be going down. So Antonio Barrera is on the canvas. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
That's lights out right there.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Resilience, to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into the fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's not forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Bam is rocked. Bam goes down. He made his liver quiver. Look at this again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
And there's the bell for round 5. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
And he just missed with that left jab. It's all offense all the time. Down goes Barrera. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I've got to see that.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about Barrera in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
There's the bell to start round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
careful they don't lace themselves out here. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. There's a big... Did you see that? Bam is in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Ooh, Bam is rocked. Keeping those gloves up. Did you see that? Bam is hurt. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
It's when you talk about championship material.
And there's the bell for round 7. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Missing with the hook. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace,
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this act. Not sure how serious that cut is, but the referee's going to take a good look at it. So the referee took a look and decides, let's keep going. And down goes Bam. It look great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
A shot from the gods took him out.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
That is a show of character.
Whoa, Johnny! Bam is hurt! How did they survive that?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart. Smarts, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion.